Well, good morning, everybody. Yes, it is morning. It's dark. There's barely enough light to get a video inside the Jeep here with, basically at 3:30 a.m. And I'm in the point now. Everything's packed. I'm loaded up, and I'm ready to depart on my trip to Michigan. Purpose of the trip? Thanksgiving with the family. It'll be a 2-day trip to get up there. I'm going to try to get 2/3 of it in today with the early departure, and then only have a third to go tomorrow. It'll be anywhere from 18 to 20 total hours, so a lot of driving ahead. Feels a little different today. I don't have Maggie with me. That's unusual. It's been a year since I've gone anywhere at all without her. She's staying with my son here in Savannah. It's just too cold up there for her, hence why I'm also taking the Jeep. Inclement weather, I don't feel like driving the van on snow and ice. So anyway, I just wanted to check in real quick before I depart. We'll have some video along the way, and I want to just wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving now, and y'all take care. Be safe out there, and my famous phrase, you can't finish if you don't start. So we're going to shut this down and get a move on. I got my coffee and ready to roll. Road trip. On the road again. Take care. Bye-bye. Well, howdy again, everybody. We're cruising down I-26 in South Carolina, heading west. And we just recently went through Columbia. And we're heading towards Spartanburg. Just becoming daylight. So you can just now kind of see everything around. A little bit of color in the trees, though it may not show up as early as this video is being recorded. We're about almost 3 hours in, and we've covered just about almost 200 miles. There's a rest area coming up in about 20 some miles. I'm going to probably stop there for a minute's rest, clear my eyes, clear my head, defog it, stretch my legs. Need to do that every once in a while. Especially the older you get, the more you need it. And I, for one, have not been a good one about stopping and doing that in years past. Well, as I mentioned a while back, there was a rest area coming up, and we are here now. So I'm going to pull over and stretch my legs. It's always good to do that every so often. I've been on the road 3 hours, so good time to do it. Rest area is pretty empty, but that's 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, so that's not really a surprise. And we'll come in here and get out and stretch our legs a little bit, and just see how a few minutes of rest will get us back motivated again. Anyway, pulling into a spot here. There we are. And we're going to step out of the vehicle and take a walk around. Still staying on I-26 for a while. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling on, and you know, I have a friend, Richard Grant. He has a channel, Have Moto Will Travel, I think is the actual channel name. Look him up. And he's got a series on there, Chasing the Sun. And he's riding his motorcycle cross country, round town, everywhere, and he's focused on the scenery, and he's just rambling on. He does such a great job of it, and he's also kind of been a mentor to me. He's helped me a lot with setting up my channel and that kind of stuff, and he's been a big help, and I greatly appreciate it. So a shout out to you, Richard. I'm on the road to Michigan, and we'll probably see you again next September when I come back up to New Hampshire. Running into a little bit of ground fog in here, several small patches, and looks like a bigger patch coming up ahead. We'll see what that looks like. Not too bad. I can see through it quite a distance, so it's not bad at all. Yeah, we're pretty well through it at that point. Coming into Spartanburg now, so. Under 700 miles to go. Just a little bit drive in the park. Oh well. It's not like I haven't done this before. It's not my first rodeo. I stop frequently. I know when to stop, and it's just kind of lonely sitting here. I don't even have my dog. It's a long drive with nobody to talk to, not even the dog. It used to be fun. The wife and I used to enjoy traveling, and we chit-chat and talk along the way. She was not a very good sleeper when she was a passenger, so pretty much we listened to the radio and talked. Hello again, everybody. Just crossed the line on I-26 into North Carolina. I'm at the North Carolina Welcome Center on I-26, and it's been a beautiful drive so far. You've seen some of the scenery. We are about 36 miles before we get on I-40. And I-40 will take us through the mountains to get over to Knoxville and then I-75. So it's a beautiful drive through that stretch. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of video of the mountain roads and winding twisties, and hopefully you'll enjoy that portion of the trip. Currently, we've got about 650 miles to go. Let's see here. We have gone 270 roughly, and we're getting about 30 miles to gallon. So we're not doing too bad. It's been a good trip so far. Safe, no real incidences, and we've had a couple rest stops here just to kind of stretch our legs, and which is what we just did here. Anyway, we're going to get back on the road here. We've been here long enough, and need to get a couple hundred more miles down the road here. So take care, and we'll talk to you down the road a piece. Bye-bye for now. Just now coming into Maggie Valley and the Great Smoky Mountains National Park area. This is also the home of the Wheels Through Time Museum. That's a good destination if you're ever around this area. Beautiful countryside. Smoky Mountains is very, very pretty. Making good time. Got about 10 hours to go. Getting a little bit low on fuel. I'll probably have to stop up here somewhere and top up a little bit. Averaging right at 30 miles to the gallon. We've gone about 330 miles so far. Got about 590 to go. Anyway, beautiful countryside. Enjoy. Okay, it's somewhat overcast here. We're on northbound I-75, about 140 miles south of Lexington, Kentucky. Still in Tennessee. There's some wet spots on the ground, so it's obviously rained here. Kind of mountainous around here, but it's also so overcast, it's not very pretty. Get over here in the right lane and let ourselves just cruise. As you can see, the scenery's not that great. We are currently on northbound I-75, coming through Lexington, Kentucky. Fairly flat, horse country, lots of traffic. Not too fond of the traffic. If you like farmland and horse country, the scenery's okay. I prefer the mountains and etc., but to each their own. Thanks for watching. To be continued. Yes, that famous phrase. This one's kind of long, so I've split it into two parts. Check back next week for part 2, and again, thank you for watching.